Without looking it up, can you name the top 3 most used Pokemon types? It shouldn't be too hard. The top 3 are obviously the starter types: grass, fire, and water. They start off every mainline game. They are the classics. So let's see where these 3 types land on our leaderboard. Coming in at our bronze medal in 3rd place is grass type. There are 130 grass type Pokemon created. So this means it's between water and fire for our 1st place spot on the podium. And coming in with gold is water, with a whopping 159 Pokemon. So this means, of course, fire gets silver. But wait, that's actually not right. Turns out, fire type only has 89 Pokemon listed. So which type is our silver medalist? According to Bulbapedia, there are 133 normal-type Pokemon. Normal-type Pokemon are everywhere in the game, one of our most common pocket monsters. But normal types have a, let's say, negative reputation. Pokemon fans regard normal types as boring, generic, lame. In Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the normal type gym leader, Larry, is portrayed as a run-of-the-mill office worker, dull and uninspired. Today, I will be doing what many consider impossible and defend the normal type. There are so many interesting details of the Pokemon who have this label. The Team Rocket Grunt said it best: normal does not mean weak, and it certainly does not mean boring. Arceus is the mythical Pokemon that is considered to be the god of the Pokemon universe. It is said to be the creator of the universe. Arceus is a normal type Pokemon. Canonically, your faves would not exist without Arceus. Arceus is the most powerful Pokemon in the world. A little old normal type being that powerful? Fans were enthralled when Legends Arceus released and introduced players to an engaging plot involving traveling to the past to learn more about this mythical creature and the history behind Pokemon. At the time of this video being published, Legends ZA has been announced, but not yet released. I'm curious to see if ZA can introduce fans to new lore the way Arceus was able to. I think storytelling is one of the best things about these Pokemon games, and I always favor a Pokemon that gives good story beats like the normal Arceus was able to. Normal types are adaptable. Their simple designs allow for unique variation in many normal Pokemon. Let's look at the Deerling line first. Deerling is a normal grass dual type that's design mimics the 4 seasons. While Deerling's only change comes from its color, Sawsbuck, its evolution, has variations of flora adorning its antlers. This shows players ways to distinguish variations apart in a simple yet effective way. Spinda is a Gen 3 normal type Pokemon with variations in its spottings. There are 4,294,967,296 Spinda variations. Can you name me another Pokemon with that many possible looks or designs? Other normal type Pokemon have multiple variations to them. Furfrou has several variations styled after fashion. A major criticism of the normal type is that their designs are basic, but I like that about them. It allows for unique variations. I mean, look at this diva. Normal types also have unique properties when it comes to imitating. Ditto, a Gen 1 Pokemon, can transform into any other Pokemon. It can breed with any other Pokemon. When you're out on your routes and you need to breed a hard-to-obtain Pokemon and you only have one, the normal and dependable Ditto is there to help. Think about how many Pokemon you would not have access to if you did not have the breedable Ditto at your disposal. Now, I must admit, not every normal-type Pokemon has a plethora of variations to justify their normalcy, but I believe that they give a sense of comfort and familiarity for Pokemon players. To me, normal-type Pokemon can be classified by a connection to the natural world. When I was in my 5th grade science class, they taught us the terms flora and fauna. Flora means plant life, while fauna means animal life. Normal type, to me, is the fauna type. Now, yes, other types in Pokemon have clear animals that they are based off of, but these recognizable animal species are more common in the normal type. Look at Braviary. We can very clearly identify that that's an eagle. Rattata, duh, a rat. Kecleon, Bidoof, Kamala, Ursaring. All of these Pokemon are recognizable to us. I think that there is a beauty in incorporating diverse species and breeds of animals and adapting them in a magical way like the normal type does. Okay, last one of this example. Look at Minccino and Cinccino. You may not know what animal these are supposed to be, but I do. They're chinchillas. And I know that because I own a chinchilla. My chinchilla is my little girl, and I adore her, and I do have a bias towards the Minccino line because of my parentage to a little chinchilla. Did you know that 2025 is a big year? If you are a frequent browser of the Pokemon Center online like I am, you would know that 2025 is the year of Eevee. Eevee is perhaps the most famous normal-type Pokemon there is. It has become sort of a mascot of the Pokemon series. When Pokemon launched their Let's Go series in 2018, the two starter options were Pikachu and Eevee. Now, of course, Pikachu would be one of the starters, but having the normal Eevee be the other half to this game duo, that's a big step for normal types. Eevee is unique and was chosen because of its evolutions. These evolutions are so well known, a whole new word was invented for them. Evolutions. A nice little portmanteau. Eevee has a versatility that no other Pokemon has in the entire series. I have seen more fan designs of potential evolutions than I have of any other Pokemon. Eevee inspires creativity, like many normal types. I don't think there's anything wrong with simple. Simple inspires ideas and imagination. The Pokemon Company knows people love the uniqueness of Eevee, so much so that they are pushing new merch of this Pokemon for an entire year. And people are going to buy it. People love Eevee, people love its evolutions, they're iconic parts of the series. Now, my final point is the strength of normal-type trainers. I'm not sure how this happened, but there's a reputation that normal-type trainers are easy to defeat, a nice way to boost XP for your team. But did you know that in the anime, Ash has never defeated a normal-type gym leader on his first try? They're kicking his butt over on that show. And I'm sorry for bringing this up, because it may be a dark memory for many of you, but remember Whitney? The Goldenrod City gym leader instilled fear in young trainers. With her roster of normal-type Pokemon, especially her ace Miltank at the helm, first-time players struggled to stand a chance against that rollout. When did normal types become known as the easy-to-beat ones when Whitney's gym battle is notorious for Pokemon fans? At that point in Gold and Silver, there are very few fighting types that you could acquire, so you had to be crafty with how you battled her. There are so few normal-type gym leaders in the games. Kids nowadays, who have never played through Johto, may have never experienced the pain of Miltank, or the pain of many other normal-type Pokemon. Let's have more normal-type trainers, please. There are certainly enough normal-type Pokemon to fill out a full team. As you may have been able to tell by now, normal types are my favorite. When my friends and I would talk about what gym-type leaders we would be and what Pokemon would be on our teams, they would pick the Ghost type, the Electric type, and of course the Dragon type many of my friends would pick, but they would be befuddled when I said I would be a normal type gym leader. Why is that so strange? Normal types are strong in battles, they have cute animal representation, elaborate lore. I love the normal type. And I have gone this entire video without even mentioning my favorite Pokemon of this type and my favorite Pokemon in the entire series. Snorlax. I find normal types to be very comforting. I know they are not everyone's cup of tea, but I don't think they should be hated on as much as they are. Normal types are not boring. There are bland designs of every type. There are strange choices in every type, but every type has unique and interesting pocket monsters. Thank you for listening. If you want to hear more from me, feel free to subscribe. I make videos on Pokemon, Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, and much more. Let me know what your favorite Pokemon type is down below, and tell me why is it your favorite. And before I go, you may be wondering if I have any criticisms of the normal type. And yes, I have just one. Can we get fewer normal flying birds in future installments? Like, we get it.